Hello, how's it going? Welcome back to F1 Manager 2024 and another part of our career mode. And today we are back with the Miami Grand Prix. Last time out we had the sprint race and really enjoyed it actually. Finishing second and third in the end. So hopefully we can get a similar result today. That's the plan anyway. We are going to mess around a little bit with the setup stuff because we really struggled with our setup for Daniel Ricciardo in the sprint. I'll do virtually the same thing there. Yep, that looks pretty good for Kimi Antonelli, and let's get ourselves into qualifying then. And straight away we're going to be getting them out there and trying to get that time in. And hopefully no traffic. It's coming around now. Yep, that looks pretty good. Don't think there'll be any troubles with traffic here. And they come over the line. So 144.2 for Antonelli, a 44.4 for Kimi, for Danny Ricciardo. Leclerc's got a mechanical fault, not a good one either. Verstappen seems to have gone a hell of a lot quicker than anybody else out there, which is rather bizarre. Let's just dry it up a little bit here. Actually, I think we probably want to try and
your P1
come back in here.
P3, mate. All good.
Well, I don't think we're going to get another time in here, are we? This could be bad. Yeah. Well, that is that.
Cushion coming in.
That is that. Okay. There's no way that we can improve now. I mean, there's a fair few out there on their in-lap. I think we'll just about survive, but yeah, that could have been a big disaster, couldn't it? But luckily, we are going to be through. Any big shocks? I think I've seen, yeah, Hulkenberg's out. 2 Haas cars, both Williams and Logan Sargent. Okay, into Q2. Yeah. That's about the best we can hope for, really. 92% is pretty decent. Right.
Okay, should be green.
So there we go now, while the track is pretty good. Head out there and we'll put in some good times here. Ricciardo 37.0, Antonelli 37.5.
Go in and box.
Is he going to be under pressure here, Antonelli? Really no. We want to send Antonelli straight back out there. So Ricciardo in the pack. Can Antonelli improve here? Yep, he improves in that middle sector, comes round and well, did improve, but not by enough. I don't think anyone will trouble him here.
His lap was okay.
So 4th and 8th and through. To Q3. Okay, nice.
That's great.
We're going to go out in a little bit. Mantonelli had to come through a hell of a load of guys there.
That's a good lap.
I think that's going to be good enough now. Only 7th.
Maximum rear tire cooling place.
Okay, understood.
But Daniel Ricciardo up to P3. He has looked probably the stronger of the two this weekend in general. I'll send them out again. See what they can do here. Let's Antonelli through. The track is getting wetter. I don't think we're going to have much improvement out there. We'll see. Antonelli struggling. So it's going to be P7 for Antonelli. P3 though for Daniel Ricciardo. Charles Leclerc is on pole position.
We're almost ready to go here in Florida as we look forward to 57 laps of F1 racing.
The Miami Grand Prix arrived onto the calendar in 2022 with much fanfare, and F1 history is still very much being written here. Drivers have to take chances around the street circuit and hope those chances turn into victory.
Miami has long, tight, straight sections that need as much driver confidence and precision as a corner, as well as 3 hard braking zones. The chicane through turns 14 to 15 is particularly likely to catch drivers out and throw them into a wall. The teams are making their final preparations down in the pit lane, ahead of today's race.
Right, okay, time to have a little look at strategy. This is going to be a real interesting Grand Prix. Let's have a little look at the track graph. So it's going to start off virtually dry. Wow. Very quickly is going to become wet. I think intermediate tyres are going to be good. And the last stint, I'm thinking let's go for something like that and then bring back on the wet tyres at the end. Yeah. This is well, they're suggesting with Antonelli attack at the start on the intermediates. Let's have a little look at the track graph. Yeah, I mean, you know, you're looking at 8 laps there. All going to be about being on the right tyre at the right time, essentially, isn't it? This race. I think I'm going to agree with Antonelli's strategy. I'm going to really try. That looks good. Okay, right, let's attack from the start then. This is, I think some people are going to be on intermediates, some people are going to be on wets. This is going to be an incredible Grand Prix. So let's get into it then. Here we go in Miami.
It's not long until we get started here, and we should be in for a tightly contested
See straight away,
race.
Charles Leclerc on the blue-walled wet tyres.
Now I wonder, will things be going Lando Norris's way in this race?
A P16 start means they'll be busy looking ahead, but they'll have to be wary of those also towards the back of the grid.
Yeah, this is going to be
Just what will happen here,
very,
your guess
very
is as good as
intriguing.
mine.
So here we go then. We are ready
And
for
this
the
is it,
lights.
The Miami Grand Prix. And it's lights out.
It's out,
and
away we go then. And Daniel Ricciardo already off to a great start here.
Okay, understood.
And it is virtually dry out there. Looks like Alonso's started on the intermediate tyres as well. We need to get ahead of Alonso with Ricciardo here. And preferably Leclerc as well. Leclerc blocking us as it stands. Antonelli meanwhile up there. Right, okay, there's only a few cars on the wet tyres right now. And being Max Verstappen, he is just going to destroy his tyres. So here we come then. Kimi Antonelli is through on Max Verstappen. Sorry, Daniel Ricciardo is through on Max Verstappen. Alonso will be through very soon. The key thing is getting a bit of a lead going here. Yeah, the wet tyres, I think, have been the wrong choice here.
Just check the track condition.
We got yellow flags. It's Albon. Oh, wow! Antonelli.
I lost the car.
What has happened
Here we are then,
here?
looking at turn 12.
I think he just lost the rear
Clearly
into the
unable to take
barriers, and I
evasive
think that
action.
might be it.
That won't do the car any good at all.
Because he's damaged the rear wing. That's not something we can replace.
We're investigating.
Yes. There's no point doing that, so... Antonelli drops down to 17th. That's a bit of a disaster for him. There's not really a lot we can do about it. His tyres are also awful as well.
So what DRS?
Pit windows open. I'm thinking this lap is the one.
Like a couple laps or sooner than that?
So Ricciardo's going to come in this lap. Is Alonso following him? Yes, he is. So here we go then. So the guys coming into the pit lane. It's a very good pit stop. 2.1 from Ricciardo. And he is away. Antonelli in as well. 2.3. Nicely done. Ricciardo. He needs to try and get past the Mercedes car, and he's done just that. Nicely done. Surely all of these guys are going to be... Oh, no, they're not yet. It's going to be a nice, easy overtake. Come on, down the inside he goes. Beautifully done. And Kevin Magnussen is next. Yeah, this should be a fairly straightforward overtake. And it was. So now up into 5th place. Still got guys out there trying to survive on those intermediate tyres. So scarily quick, isn't he?
DRS is currently
Worked
disabled.
out.
DRS is currently disabled.
So it's Valtteri Bottas leading this Grand Prix at the moment. Very nice. Antonelli currently up to 17th. Hopefully he'll be able to make his way back through the field and get himself back into the points. So Bottas defending. Oh, for God's sake. Well, Alonso nearly made it past there. Try and not let him get past here. And there we go. Nicely done. So, need to try and stay in front of Fernando Alonso in this stint if we want a chance of winning this race. Well, that's going to be difficult. Yeah, Alonso through, and probably not that surprising, really. Just gonna have to bide our time here. Track conditions are getting better out there. Verstappen's tyres are surely gonna die very, very soon. Yeah, he's come into the pits. So time to zoom it forward now. Let's keep looking after Daniel here.
Okay, understood.
This tries to last a little bit longer. Back to wet conditions now. Okay, Antonelli up to 11th now.
Plenty of K1 available when you need it.
Copy.
Cool rear left if you can at all.
Copy.
So Antonelli back into the points. I'll try and conserve those tyres a bit.
No more overtake.
Copy.
Understood.
Okay, so need to just stay. Thinking come in now for the intermediate tyres for Ricciardo. Is Antonelli on track yet? Let's bring him in, get him onto the intermediates. Yep, 2.4. Let's see how quickly we can go on these. Antonelli's in as well. Very nice, 2.1 there. There you go, you see Ricciardo straight past Hamilton. Key thing for Ricciardo is that he needs to get past Yuki Tsunoda. And fast. Antonelli meanwhile up to 11. He's getting wetter, but not wet enough yet for anything to be worried about. It's going to be a couple of laps until we're back to wet conditions. We've still got a brand new set of wet tyres that will hopefully take us to the end very, very shortly. Right, here we go. Come on, he needs to get past Yuki now. No, not happening. It might be a box to overtake for Daniel here. Also in the pits as well. Tsunoda not. So here we go then. Ricciardo in. I think that was the right choice. 2.1. I'm thinking right now is the time to get Antonelli in as well. 2.0 second pit stop there for Kimi Antonelli. Beautifully done. He's back out in 11th.
P11. You have Gasly ahead.
So now they're in the pits, and you can see, there you go, Daniel Ricciardo boxed and overtook him.
Gap 1.3.
So now it's all about Antonelli trying to catch Stroll, possibly Hulkenberg as well. Max Verstappen is next for Daniel Ricciardo. Okay, Alonso's a long way ahead. I don't think we're going to win this race, but
So what DRS?
it should be at least Daniel Ricciardo's first podium of the season. Verstappen's tyres are not going to last much longer. Certainly not until the end of the race. I don't think he's got any other new wet tyres, so he's going to be in a lot of trouble very soon. What's going on here? Tsunoda getting very close.
Tsunoda behind you. Head down.
So Antonelli currently in 10th. He's going to make it up to 9th now. Again, he's done an okay job, really. Yeah, here we go. This is the moment. Ricciardo dives down the inside of Verstappen, and he is through. And he is back into second place in this Miami Grand Prix. Absolutely brilliant.
Lico, increase, please.
Right, now's the time to push hard. Rain hasn't increased just yet, has it?
Okay, understood.
Here it comes. Here comes the rain. So, only 12 laps to go. He's still out there, pushing hard. He's not far behind Gasly here. Porsche as well, right up there. I feel like we can get 7th, and then if Hamilton was to have a failure, then that's 6th place, and that would be pretty huge, you would have to say, considering where we've been in this race. Antonelli, that early mistake, and to be honest, there was a temptation to retire the car. So there he goes. He's past Porsche up into 8th. It won't be long before he is right on the back of Pierre Gasly for 7th.
Copy.
So 5 laps to go. I think we're going to see Antonelli get past Gasly here. Well, Ricciardo 23 seconds behind Fernando Alonso here. Max has had to go on to intermediates now.
Okay, we're out of DRS.
Copy.
Right, I'm going to assume it's going to be okay now. So 7th place for Antonelli. That is absolutely terrific, really. And the good thing is, Ricciardo is going to get fastest lap as well here. So here we come then, starting the final lap. Daniel Ricciardo looks like he's going to get his first podium for Lotus. And what a performance it's going to be as well. 2nd place. Okay, he hasn't had the pace to really compete with Fernando today. But he has been absolutely bulletproof in terms of consistency. He's put in some absolutely fantastic laps out there. And he's going to come across the line in 2nd place. Fernando Alonso wins.
Alonso has done it. Fernando
And it's a
Alonso
great
is
result
today's
for him.
Grand Prix winner.
But here comes Daniel Ricciardo, and it's a special moment as he comes across the line for his first podium of the season. Absolutely incredible from him.
Okay, checkered flag.
Tsunoda will finish 3rd, and Max Verstappen finishes with the fastest lap. And Antonelli is going to be fine. He's going to finish 7th.
Everything. Pick up Robert.
So there he comes. And it is 7th place for Antonelli. Decent day at the races for us.
As always, there will be lots to talk about after that race, including the performance from the driver currently on our screens.
7th place at the end of that one, and some points for the team.
Well, we all love to see Daniel Ricciardo up there, and he'll be grinning from ear to ear as he adds another podium to his tally.
That marks their first podium of the season too. A proud moment.
Absolutely brilliant to see the boys on the podium as
And
well.
after a hot and sweaty Miami Grand Prix, I think this is as good a time as any to cool off. Well, Kareem, how do you think they'll be feeling in the team garage at the end of that?
They'll certainly be pleased to have made the podium. A job well done for sure.
And with that, our weekend in Miami now draws to a close.
Now the teams will be looking ahead to Imola, where the season progresses with the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix. Get ready for some fierce competition.
Okay, there you go then. Fernando Alonso wins the race ahead of Ricciardo in second. Tsunoda finishes third ahead of Verstappen in P4. We've got Leclerc fifth and Hamilton sixth. Antonelli finishes seventh ahead of Gasly, Porsche and Alex Albon. Into the Drivers' Championship then, Fernando Alonso increases his lead to 18 points over Max Verstappen. Kimi Antonelli moves on to 93. He's closed in on 100. Daniel Ricciardo moves up to 5th with that podium. Into the Constructors, and we consolidate our second place in the Constructors at 162 points. We are on a long way behind Red Bull, but a decent way ahead of Ferrari, and it is a 1-3 in the pit stop championship, meaning that we are right back in it in terms of winning that particular event. 1.1 million made in profit as well. Okay, so lots of stuff to deal with at the start of next episode, but that is where we're going to leave it for today. If you have enjoyed it, give it a massive thumbs up down below. Subscribe for plenty more F1 Manager videos, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.